We all know the iconic wild dogs, the howling wolf and the clever fox. But did you know there are 37 wild dog species roaming the planet? From tiny desert foxes to fierce pack hunters that bring down prey much larger than themselves, these canids come in all shapes and sizes. Let's dive in and discover them all, from the smallest to the most powerful. Number 1, the Fennec Fox is the smallest canid in the world, weighing between 0.7 and 1.6 kilograms and standing just 20 centimeters tall. It lives in the Sahara Desert and can survive up to 10 years in the wild. These nocturnal animals live in small family groups and feed on insects, rodents, fruit, and eggs. Their large ears help dissipate heat, while their thick fur protects them from the cold desert nights. They can go a long time without water and are excellent diggers. Number 2. Blandford's fox, Volpe's cane, is a small, nocturnal fox adapted to dry, rocky landscapes across parts of the Middle East and Central Asia. It weighs 1.5 to 3.2 kilograms, 3.3 to 7 pounds, and is known for its large ears, bushy, black-tipped tail, and sharp claws that help it climb cliffs and rocks, a rare ability among foxes. Its gray to reddish-brown coat provides excellent camouflage in arid environments. Blandford's fox inhabits steep slopes, rocky outcrops, and dry creek beds, often sheltering in dens tucked among boulders or crevices. Strictly nocturnal, it feeds on insects, small animals, fruits, and anything else it can find. It can live up to 10 to 12 years in the wild. Agile, elusive, and perfectly adapted to harsh terrain, Blandford's fox remains one of the least studied and most mysterious fox species in the world. Number 3. The kit fox, Vulpes macrotis, is the smallest fox in North America, perfectly suited for desert life across the southwestern U.S. and Mexico. It measures about 50 centimeters, 20 inches, in body length, with a 30 centimeter, 12-inch tail, stands approximately 30 to 32 centimeters, 12 to 12.5 inches tall at the shoulder, and weighs between 2.23 kilograms, 4.4 to 5 pounds. Its oversized ears help regulate body temperature and detect prey in the dark. Adapted to arid grasslands and deserts, the kit fox rests in underground dens during the day and hunts at night, feeding on rodents, insects, and small reptiles. It thrives in some of North America's harshest habitats and typically lives 5 to 7 years in the wild. Number 4. The swift fox, or Vulpes velox, is one of North America's smallest wild canids, about the size of a house cat. It lives in the open prairies of the central U.S. and southern Canada. It measures about 79 centimeters, 31 inches long, and 30 centimeters, 12 inches, tall, weighing just 2.3 to 3.2 kilograms, 5 to 7 pounds. With pale yellow-tan fur, black muzzle patches, and a bushy black-tipped tail, it's built for life on the grasslands, where it lives, found mostly in short grass and mixed grass prairies, especially in places like Colorado, Kansas, and southern Alberta. It avoids cropland and dense vegetation. Nocturnal and fast, it hunts at night for rodents, insects, birds, and reptiles. It spends much of its time underground in dens, more than any other wild canid in North America. Swift foxes live in pairs during breeding season and raise their young in burrows. Though globally stable, they are threatened in parts of their range due to habitat loss and predators like coyotes. Small, swift, and secretive, this fox is a true survivor of the Great Plains. Number 5. Rüppell's fox, or Vulpes rüppelli, is a small desert fox found across North Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Central Asia, from Morocco to Pakistan. It measures 45 to 60 centimeters, 18 to 24 inches, long, and has a white-tipped tail, sandy or reddish fur, and large ears for heat control. The soles of its feet are covered in fur to walk on hot sand. Habitat: this fox lives in deserts, rocky plateaus, and sandy plains, avoiding dense vegetation in the most extreme parts of the Sahara. It's nocturnal, digging small dens under rocks or trees. Pairs raise their young together and may travel over 9 kilometers, 5.6 miles, a night in search of food. An omnivore, it eats insects, rodents, eggs, fruit, and roots, rarely needing to drink water. With a lifespan of up to 12 years, Rüppell's fox is a true desert survivor, perfectly adapted to life in the world's harshest environments. Number 6. Cape Fox, Vulpes chama, is a small nocturnal fox native to southern Africa, where it roams arid savannas, semi-deserts, and open grasslands. It measures 45 to 61 centimeters in body length, with a 30 to 40 centimeter bushy tail and a shoulder height of 28 to 35 centimeters. Weighing 2.5 to 5 kilograms, 5.5 to 11 pounds, it has silvery gray fur with yellowish underparts, large pointed ears, and a distinctive black-tipped tail, adaptations that help with cooling and communication. Cape foxes rest in burrows during the day and emerge at night to hunt insects, rodents, birds, and fruit. They are solitary foragers but often form monogamous pairs during the breeding season. They can live up to 10 years in the wild. Fast, adaptable, and alert, the Cape Fox is the only true fox species found in southern Africa and plays a vital role in balancing local ecosystems. Number 7. The pale fox, or Vulpes pallida, is a small desert fox native to Africa's Sahel region from Senegal to Sudan. It measures 38 to 55 centimeters, 15 to 22 inches, long with a 23 to 29 centimeters, 9 to 11 inches, black-tipped tail, and weighs 2.0 to 3.6 kilograms, 4.4 to 8 pounds. Its pale, sandy fur, large ears, and reddish legs help it stay cool and blend into the desert. Range: found in dry, open areas of West and Central Africa, avoiding forests and mountains. Nocturnal and elusive, it hides in deep burrows by day and hunts at night. It lives in small family groups and eats insects, rodents, fruit, and eggs. It rarely drinks getting water from food. Breeding once a year, the female raises 3 to 6 pups in a burrow. It can live up to 10 years in the wild. Stealthy and resilient, the pale fox plays a key role in its desert ecosystem. Number 8. Corsac Fox, Vulpes corsac, is a medium-sized nocturnal fox native to the open steppes, semi-deserts, and arid grasslands of Central Asia. It measures 45 to 65 centimeters, 18 to 26 inches, in body length, with a 19 to 35 centimeters, 7.5 to 13.8 inches, tail, and a shoulder height of approximately 25 to 30 centimeters, 10 to 12 inches, weighing 1.6 to 3.2 kilograms, 3.5 to 7.1 pounds. It has pale gray to yellowish fur that becomes thicker and straw-colored in winter, an adaptation to the region's cold, dry climate. Corsac foxes shelter in burrows by day and emerge at night to hunt small rodents, insects, birds, and occasionally fruit. They are often seen alone or in small family groups and are known for their agility and keen senses. In harsh winters, they may migrate long distances in search of food. Adaptable and elusive, the Corsac fox plays an important ecological role across the Central Asian steppes, though its population can fluctuate sharply due to extreme weather and human pressures. Number 9. The hoary fox, Brazil's secretive insect hunter. This small canid weighs just 2.7 to 4.5 kilograms, 6 to 9.99 pounds, and measures up to 72 centimeters, 28 inches, long. Its grizzled gray coat, reddish legs, and black-tipped tail help it blend into Brazil's vast savannas and grasslands. Endemic to the Cerrado, it's specially adapted to feast on termites and beetles, which make up nearly 90% of its diet. Its weak teeth and short muzzle show just how insect-focused it is. Mostly nocturnal and solitary, the hoary fox raises 2 to 4 kits each year in cozy armadillo burrows. In the wild, hoary foxes are believed to live around 6 to 8 years. Number 10. The Sechuran Fox, desert survivor of South America's coast. Weighing just 2.6 to 4.2 kilograms, 5.7 to 9.3 pounds, and stretching up to 78 centimeters, 31 inches, long, This small, sandy-colored canid blends perfectly into the arid deserts of Peru and Ecuador. Its large ears help it beat the heat, while sharp senses and a flexible diet let it thrive where few mammals dare. Omnivorous and opportunistic, it eats rodents, bird eggs, and even seed pods, and can survive without drinking water by extracting moisture from food. Nocturnal and mostly solitary, it raises 1 to 5 pups each year in underground dens. Though little is known about its lifespan in the wild, its population is estimated at just around 5,000. Classified as near threatened, the Sechuran fox faces growing pressure from habitat loss and hunting, but it remains a quiet cornerstone of its desert ecosystem. Number 11. The island fox, or Urarchion littoralis, is the smallest fox in North America, found only on 6 of California's Channel Islands. It measures about 48 to 50 centimeters, 19 to 20 inches, long, with a tail up to 29 centimeters, 11.5 inches, and weighs just 1 to 2.8 kilograms, 2.2 to 6.2 pounds, about the size of a house cat. Each island has its own unique subspecies, slightly different in size and color. Where it lives, these foxes inhabit forests, grasslands, and coastal scrub, anywhere with dense shrubs and plenty of cover. They sleep in natural shelters like rock crevices or hollow logs. Mostly active at night, island foxes are agile climbers and opportunistic eaters, hunting insects, mice, birds, fruit, and even crabs along the shore. They form monogamous pairs during breeding season and raise 2 to 3 pups each spring. Once critically endangered in the 1990s, their populations have rebounded thanks to major conservation efforts. Today, they're a symbol of successful wildlife recovery. Small, bold, and uniquely adapted, the island fox is a true gem of the Channel Islands. Number 12. Meet Darwin's fox, Chile's rare forest phantom. This small canid, named after Charles Darwin himself, measures just 48 to 59 centimeters, 19 to 23 inches long, and weighs 1.8 to 3.95 kilograms, 4 to 8.7 pounds. With dark gray fur, a reddish face, and a bushy tail, it blends perfectly into the temperate rainforests of Chiloé Island and southern mainland Chile. Darwin's fox is a twilight prowler, hunting alone for insects, small mammals, fruit, and berries. It's believed to mate for life and raises 2 to 3 pups each year. Most Darwin's fox survive up to 7 years in the wild. With fewer than 700 adults left, this forest specialist is endangered, threatened by deforestation, domestic dogs, and habitat loss. But with strong protection, there's still hope for this elusive icon of Chilean wilderness. Number 13. The bat-eared fox, Africa's big-eared insect hunter. Standing just 30 centimeters tall and stretching up to 66 centimeters long, this small canid is known for its giant ears, perfect for hearing termites underground. Found in the savannas of eastern and southern Africa, it thrives in open grassy habitats. Unlike most foxes, it feeds almost entirely on insects, especially harvester termites and dung beetles, sometimes eating over 1 million termites a year. Living in monogamous pairs or family groups, the male often cares for the pups while the female hunts. Fast, agile, and equipped with more teeth than any other canid, the bat-eared fox is a unique and vital part of its ecosystem. Number 14. The Arctic fox, the tundra's tiny survivor with a built-in winter coat, measuring 46 to 75 centimeters, 18 to 30 inches, with a fluffy tail up to 42 centimeters, 17 inches, long, and weighing 3 to 8 kilograms, 6.5 to 17 pounds. This compact canid thrives in some of the coldest places on Earth. Its dense fur changes color with the seasons, white in winter, brown or gray in summer, and even covers its paws like natural snow boots. From Alaska to Siberia, Arctic foxes roam tundras and coastlines, often sheltering in massive dens passed down for generations. Monogamous pairs raise large litters, sometimes with the help of older siblings. Their diet? Anything they can find. Lemmings, birds, seaweed, fish, and leftovers from polar bears are all on the menu. With sharp hearing, they can pinpoint prey under snow and pounce right through it. Tough, adaptable, and invisible against the snow, the Arctic fox is nature's ultimate cold weather specialist. Most live 3 to 6 years in the wild, though some may reach up to 11 years. Number 15. The Bengal fox, or Indian fox, is a small and slender canid native to the Indian subcontinent, measuring 46 to 50 centimeters, 18 to 20 inches, long with a 25 to 30 centimeters, 10 to 12 inches, black-tipped tail. It weighs between 2.3 to 4.1 kilograms, 5 to 9 pounds. Its pointed ears, narrow snout, and buff to reddish-gray fur make it easy to identify. Range: found across India, Nepal, Pakistan, and southeastern Bangladesh, mainly in open grasslands, scrublands, and agricultural fields. It avoids dense forests, deserts, and mountainous regions. It lives in underground dens and is most active at dawn and dusk. These foxes live in pairs and feed on insects, rodents, reptiles, and fruits. They breed once a year, raising 3 to 6 pups in their dens. They can live up to 10 years in the wild. Agile, alert, and adaptable, the Bengal fox plays a vital role in pest control across South Asia's wild and rural landscapes. Number 16. The South American gray fox, Patagonia's stealthy omnivore. Weighing 2.5 to 5.45 kilograms, 5.5 to 12 pounds, and measuring up to 110 centimeters, 43 inches, including its long, bushy tail, this fox-like canid prowls the steppes, scrublands, and forests of southern Argentina and Chile. With brindled gray fur, a black-tipped tail, and large ears, it blends seamlessly into the Patagonian landscape. This adaptable predator feasts on rodents, birds, insects, fruits, and carrion. Its diet shifts with the seasons and terrain. Nocturnal and mostly solitary, it dens in burrows to raise 2 to 4 kits born each austral winter. Highly resilient, the gray fox thrives even in human-modified landscapes, playing a vital role in rodent control and seed dispersal. Though widespread and stable, its close cousin, Darwin's fox, remains endangered, highlighting the gray fox's success and evolutionary legacy. Number 17. The Tanuki, Japan's legendary masked wild dog, measuring 50 to 65 centimeters, 20 to 26 inches, in body length with a tail up to 18 centimeters, 7 inches. The Tanuki may resemble a raccoon, but it's a true canid with thick fur, short legs, and a mischievous twinkle in its eye. Endemic to Japan, the tanuki thrives in forests, farmlands, mountains, and even urban neighborhoods. It's nocturnal, omnivorous, and highly adaptable, feeding on frogs, birds, insects, fruits, and even human leftovers. With curved claws and strong limbs, it's also one of the few canids that can climb trees. Tanuki typically form lifelong pairs and raise their pups together in cozy dens. Though shy in the wild, they're bold figures in Japanese culture, celebrated in folklore as magical shapeshifters and cheerful pranksters. Statues of tanuki are seen across Japan, bringing good luck and laughter. Both real and mythical, the Japanese raccoon dog is a unique blend of biology and legend, an enduring symbol of Japan's rich natural and cultural heritage. Number 18. The Raccoon Dog, Asia's masked wanderer with the soul of a scavenger. Short-legged and thick-furred, this unusual canid measures 45 to 71 centimeters, 18 to 28 inches, in body length, and weighs anywhere from 3 to 10 kilograms, 6.6 to 22 pounds, depending on the season. Its face looks more like a raccoon than a dog, and its dense winter coat, black facial mask, and bushy tail help it survive freezing forests and wetlands. Native to East Asia and now widespread across Europe, the raccoon dog thrives in moist meadows, woodlands, and riverbanks, always near water and dense cover. It's the only canid that hibernates, building up fat in the fall to sleep through harsh winters. Nocturnal and secretive, raccoon dogs form lifelong pairs, raise large litters, and feed on everything from frogs and berries to rodents and roadkill. They're climbers, swimmers, and survivalists, washing food like raccoons and vanishing into the night at the first sign of danger. Resilient, resourceful, and remarkably adaptable, the raccoon dog remains one of the most curious and versatile wild canids on Earth. Number 19. The crab-eating fox, a clever canid from South America built for survival. It stands about 30 centimeters, 12 inches tall, and weighs up to 8.5 kilograms, 19 pounds, with a grayish coat, reddish legs, and a bushy black-tipped tail. Found across eastern and northern South America, from Colombia to northern Argentina, it thrives in savannas, woodlands, wetlands, and even near farms and villages, but avoids deep rainforests. Its name might suggest it only eats crabs, but this fox is a true opportunist, feasting on insects, fruit, reptiles, rodents, and even human scraps. Mates form strong bonds, raise pups together, and often share territory, even if they hunt alone. Tough, resourceful, and always on the move. The crab-eating fox is one of South America's stealthiest survivors. Number 20. The bush dog, South America's secretive web-footed hunter. Stocky and low to the ground, this rare canid measures just 60 to 75 centimeters, 24 to 30 inches long, but is a fierce and coordinated predator. Its reddish-brown coat, short legs, and webbed feet give it a weasel-like look, earning it the nickname Cachorro Vinagre, or vinegar dog, for its musky scent. Found from Panama to northern Argentina, bush dogs thrive in wetlands, rainforests, and flooded savannas anywhere near water. They live in tight-knit packs of 2 to 12, hunt cooperatively, and communicate with high-pitched yips and whines. Working together, they can take down prey much larger than themselves, often herding animals into rivers where their swimming skills shine. Elusive and endangered, the bush dog slips through the shadows of South America's forests. Mysterious, vital, and vanishing, this wild dog is a true hidden gem of the rainforest. Number 21. The Pampas Fox, South America's grassland survivor. This medium-sized canid weighs 4 to 6 kilograms, 9 to 13 pounds, and grows up to 72 centimeters, 28 inches long, with a thick bushy tail tipped in white. Its reddish-gray coat and pointed ears make it perfectly suited for stealth in open grasslands. Found across Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, and southern Brazil, the Pampas fox thrives in savannas, scrublands, and even farmland. An omnivorous opportunist, it feeds on rodents, birds, fruit, insects, and carrion, sometimes even eggs or lambs, playing a key role in balancing ecosystems. Mostly nocturnal and solitary, it forms monogamous pairs during breeding season, raising pups in dens made in caves or abandoned burrows. In the wild, Pampas foxes are believed to live around 6 to 10 years. Though listed as least concern, habitat loss, hunting, and conflict with livestock owners are ongoing threats to this clever and adaptable canid. Number 22. The gray fox, or Araucaian Cinerio argenteus, is a small North and Central American canid known for one rare skill. It can climb trees. It measures about 80 to 112 centimeters, 31 to 44 inches, in total length and weighs 3.6 to 7 kilograms, 8 to 15 pounds. Its coat is gray with reddish-brown sides and legs, a black-tipped tail, and a pointed face with large ears. Habitat. This fox is found from southern Canada all the way to northern South America. It thrives in woodlands, forests, rocky hillsides, and brushy areas, often near farms or streams. It's nocturnal and omnivorous, feeding on rodents, birds, insects, fruit, and even carrion. Its long, curved claws help it climb trees to escape danger, find food, or rest in the canopy. Gray foxes are monogamous, living in pairs and raising their young in dens under logs, rocks, or hollow trees. Quiet, clever, and agile, The gray fox is one of the few canids that lives as comfortably in the trees as it does on the ground. Number 23. The red fox is one of the most adaptable and widespread carnivores in the world. It weighs between 3.6 and 14 kilograms and stands about 40 centimeters tall at the shoulder. Inhabiting a vast range across the northern hemisphere, including North America, Europe, Asia, and parts of North Africa, the red fox has even been introduced to Australia. It thrives in forests, grasslands, deserts, mountains, and even cities. In the wild, it typically lives 2 to 4 years. Red foxes usually hunt alone, but may form family groups during the breeding season. Their diet includes small mammals, birds, fruit, and even garbage in urban areas. With over 20 vocalizations, excellent hearing, and the ability to leap over 6 feet, the red fox is not only clever, but also built for survival. Red foxes use a special hunting move, freeze, listen, leap, and pin, to catch prey like mice. Number 24. The golden jackal is one of the most adaptable wild canids on Earth, thriving across Africa, Europe, and Asia. It stands about 40 to 50 centimeters tall, that's 16 to 20 inches, or around 1.5 feet, and weighs 8 to 16 kilograms, or 18 to 35 pounds. Its golden brown coat shifts with the seasons, and no two look exactly the same. Golden jackals live in monogamous pairs, often raising pups with help from older siblings. They're clever, opportunistic feeders, eating rodents, birds, fruit, and more. While they usually hunt alone or in pairs, they sometimes team up to tackle bigger prey. Thanks to their sharp senses and smarts, they thrive in grasslands, farms, forests, and even near cities. Although they're called jackals, they're actually more closely related to wolves and coyotes. In the wild, they can live up to 8 years. Fast, smart, and resourceful, the golden jackal is a true survivor. Number 25. Meet the African wolf, a wild canid that roams from the deserts of Morocco to the highlands of Ethiopia. Though once thought to be just a golden jackal, genetic studies now confirm it's a separate species, more closely related to gray wolves and coyotes. This medium-sized predator weighs around 7 to 15 kilograms, that's roughly 15 to 33 pounds, and stands about 40 to 50 centimeters tall, or 16 to 20 inches at the shoulder. With a long snout, tall ears, and a coat that ranges from golden yellow to silvery gray, this wolf is built for survival. You'll find it in nearly every habitat: scrublands, forests, deserts, even rocky mountains up to 3,800 meters or over 12,000 feet. It hunts rodents, hares, warthog piglets, and more. African wolves live in monogamous pairs and often form small family packs. In ancient Egypt, they were worshipped as sacred animals. Despite all its challenges, this resilient wolf is listed as least concern by the IUCN, proving just how adaptable it truly is. Number 26. The side-striped jackal, Africa's shy, stripe-marked scavenger. This medium-sized jackal measures 69 to 81 centimeters, 27 to 32 inches in length, and weighs 6.5 to 14 kilograms, 14 to 31 pounds. Its buff gray coat, white tip tail, and faint side stripes help it blend into bushy African landscapes. Range and habitat: found across Central and Southern Africa, from Ethiopia and Uganda to South Africa and Namibia. It thrives in woodlands, grasslands, marshes, and even near farms or towns, while avoiding dense rainforests. Strictly nocturnal, it roams alone or in family groups, foraging for insects, small mammals, fruit, and carrion. Its eerie hoots and screams echo through the night. Side-striped jackals mate for life and raise pups cooperatively. Lifespan: up to 8 to 10 years in the wild. Still common across its range but threatened by disease and conflict with humans, this quiet forager plays a vital role in keeping ecosystems clean. Number 27. The black-backed jackal, Africa's clever, fox-like scavenger with a bold streak. Easily spotted by the black or silvery saddle on its back, This canid measures about 67 to 81 centimeters, 26 to 32 inches long, stands 38 to 48 centimeters, 15 to 19 inches tall, and weighs between 6 to 13 kilograms, 13 to 29 pounds. Its bushy, black-tipped tail and reddish-tan coat make it stand out in the savanna. Black-backed jackals live in monogamous pairs and raise their pups together, often with help from older siblings. They fiercely defend their territory year-round with scent marking and sharp yips. They roam the open landscapes of eastern and southern Africa, from deserts and grasslands to mountains and farmlands, always avoiding thick forests. Opportunistic and resourceful, they'll hunt rodents and birds, scavenge from lions, or raid trash bins near towns. They even cache food for later. Lifespan: up to 8 years in the wild, listed as least concern. Black-backed jackals remain widespread, but face threats from habitat loss, disease, and conflict with farmers. Still, their adaptability makes them one of Africa's most resilient carnivores. Number 28. The Culpeo, South America's rugged mountain fox that isn't really a fox at all. Also called the Andean fox or Andean wolf, the Culpeo is a wild canid found along the Andes from Ecuador to Tierra del Fuego. It measures 60 to 115 centimeters long, 24 to 45 inches, and weighs between 5 and 13.5 kilograms, 11 to 30 pounds. With a grizzled gray back, reddish legs, and a bushy black-tipped tail, it's the second largest native canid on the continent. Culpeos roam alone or in pairs, hunting rodents, rabbits, birds, and even raiding farms for livestock. They also eat fruit and carrion, helping clean up ecosystems. They raise pups in dens and defend territories using scent markings. Their average wild lifespan is around 8 to 10 years. Though listed as least concern, Culpeos face threats from hunting and habitat loss, but their adaptability continues to keep them thriving across the Andes. Number 29. The short-eared dog is one of the most mysterious and least known wild dogs in the world. It weighs around 9 to 10 kilograms, that's about 20 to 22 pounds, and stands roughly 36 centimeters or 14 inches tall at the shoulder. Native to the Amazon rainforest, it's found in Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, and possibly Venezuela and Panama. This elusive canid prefers undisturbed rainforests and often stays close to rivers and wetlands. With very short, rounded ears, a long, narrow head, and partially webbed paws, it's built for a semi-aquatic lifestyle. Short-eared dogs are solitary, moving silently through dense forests with feline-like grace. Their diet includes fish, monkeys, birds, and more. Females are larger than males, and pups are usually born in May or June. Sadly, they're classified as near threatened, with habitat destruction and disease putting their future at risk. Number 30. The Tibetan fox, or Vulpes ferrillata, is a small fox native to the high-altitude plains of Central Asia, including Tibet, northern India, Nepal, and Bhutan. It measures 60 to 70 centimeters, 24 to 28 inches long, with a 29 to 40 centimeters, 11 to 16 inches, white-tipped tail, and weighs 4 to 5.5 kilograms, 8.8 to 12 pounds. Its thick, tan, and gray coat and squarish face help it survive in cold, dry mountain grasslands. Where it lives, found at elevations of 3,500 to 5,300 meters, 11,500 to 17,400 feet. It thrives in open steppes, rocky slopes, and high-altitude deserts, far from forests and human settlements. It's mostly active during the day and feeds mainly on plateau pikas, but also eats marmots, hares, birds, and even scavenges from large carcasses. It sometimes follows bears to catch escaping prey. Tibetan foxes live in pairs and raise 2 to 4 pups in dens dug into slopes or rocky hillsides. They are not territorial and may share hunting grounds with other pairs. With its strange, square face and daytime hunting style, the Tibetan fox is one of the most unique and specialized predators of the high Himalaya. Number 31. The Dhole, Asia's elusive whistling dog and a master of teamwork. Also known as the Asiatic wild dog, this reddish fox-like canid measures about 90 to 113 centimeters long and weighs 10 to 21 kilograms. It has a bushy black-tipped tail, rounded ears, and a lean, athletic build. Dholes live in packs of 5 to 12, but sometimes as many as 40, hunting together with incredible coordination. Their haunting whistles and chatters help them stay in sync. Found in forests across India, Southeast Asia, and parts of the Himalayas, dholes prefer dense cover where they can hunt deer, wild boar, and other prey. They raise pups cooperatively, with the whole pack helping out. And instead of howling, they whistle, earning their nickname. Dholes typically live up to 10 years in the wild. Endangered and now missing from much of their former range, fewer than 2,500 adult remain. But with protection and restored habitats, this unique predator still has a chance. Number 32. Meet the Ethiopian wolf, Africa's rarest carnivore and one of the world's most endangered wild dogs. It looks a bit like a red fox or coyote, but this is a unique species all its own. Males weigh around 14 to 20 kilograms, 30 to 44 pounds, while females are slightly smaller. From nose to tail, they stretch up to 1 meter long, about 3 feet. You'll only find them high in the Ethiopian highlands, above 3,000 meters, nearly 10,000 feet, where icy winds blow and Afro-alpine grasslands stretch across the mountaintops. Unlike most wolves, Ethiopian wolves are solitary hunters. They live in packs of 3 to 13, but each individual hunts alone, sneaking through the short grass to ambush rodents like the giant mole rat, their favorite meal. They're specialists, with long legs, narrow muzzles, and sharp teeth evolved for catching tiny, quick prey. But that specialization makes them vulnerable. In the wild, they typically live around 8 to 10 years, though some may survive a bit longer in ideal conditions. With only about 360 to 440 adults left in the wild, they face serious threats: habitat loss, disease from domestic dogs, and even hybridization. Thankfully, conservationists are fighting to save them through vaccinations, protected areas, and local community support. The Ethiopian wolf is more than just a rare animal. It's a symbol of Ethiopia's wild heart, surviving where few predators dare. Number 33. Meet the coyote, North America's ultimate survivor. Found from Alaska all the way down to Panama, the coyote, Canis latrans, is one of the most adaptable wild dogs on Earth. Standing about 60 centimeters or 24 inches, tall at the shoulder and weighing between 9 and 23 kilograms, that's roughly 20 to 50 pounds, this slender canid is built for speed and smarts. Its fur is grizzled tan with a black-tipped tail and reddish legs, though colors can vary from pale blonde to almost black. Coyotes are masters of adaptation. Forests, deserts, swamps, mountains, even cities. They thrive in all of them. In fact, you might spot one trotting through a golf course or behind your backyard fence. They're mostly active at night or at dawn and dusk, and while they usually hunt alone or in pairs, they can team up for bigger prey like deer. Their diet? Everything from rabbits and rodents to berries, insects, and even garbage. Coyotes live in family groups, usually with a monogamous pair and their pups. Each spring, 4 to 7 pups are born in dens hidden in thickets or old burrows. Wild coyotes usually live 6 to 8 years due to natural dangers and human conflict. Fast and clever, coyotes can sprint up to 64 kilometers per hour or 40 miles per hour and leap distances of over 4 meters. Their iconic yips and howls help them mark territory and stay in touch with their family. Despite being misunderstood, coyotes play a crucial role in nature, keeping rodent populations in check and balancing ecosystems. Love them or fear them, coyotes are here to stay. Number 34. The maned wolf, the tallest wild canid and a South American original. standing up to 90 centimeters, 35 inches at the shoulder, and weighing around 23 kilograms, 50 pounds. It looks like a fox on stilts, with a fiery red coat, long black legs, and a shaggy mane. It raises when alarmed. It lives in the grasslands and savannas of Central and Eastern South America, especially Brazil's Cerrado biome, avoiding dense forests and high mountains. Though it hunts alone, the maned wolf isn't just a predator. It's an omnivore, feasting on rodents, birds, insects, and lots of fruit, especially the wolf apple, which it helps spread through seed dispersal. Unlike wolves or foxes, it's mostly solitary, marking territory with a musky scent and communicating through deep barks and urine trails. With its long legs, eerie calls, and skunk-like scent, the maned wolf is one of nature's most unique canids and a vital part of South America's wild grasslands. Number 35. The African wild dog, nature's most efficient hunter. With a patchwork coat of black, white, gold, and brown, this endangered canid is built for speed and teamwork. Adults weigh 16 to 36 kilograms and stand up to 75 centimeters tall, sporting large, round ears and a bushy, white-tipped tail used for visual signaling during hunts. Each pack is a close-knit unit led by an alpha pair, with all members helping to raise the pups and feed the injured or old. These dogs chase down antelope and other prey with relentless stamina, reaching speeds of up to 72 kilometers per hour, 45 miles per hour, and boasting hunt success rates over 80%. Once roaming nearly all of sub-Saharan Africa, they now survive in fragmented populations. About 6,600 individuals remain. Lifespan in the wild averages 10 years, but habitat loss, disease, and human conflict pose serious threats to their future. Their survival depends on continued conservation, as they remain one of the most remarkable social hunters on the planet. Number 36. Meet the gray wolf, a powerful pack hunter and the largest wild member of the dog family. It stands up to 35 inches, 90 centimeters at the shoulder, and can weigh up to 176 pounds, 80 kilograms. With thick fur in shades of gray, black, white, or brown, it thrives from Arctic tundras to deep forests. Wolves live in tight-knit packs led by a dominant pair. They hunt, raise pups, and defend their territory with teamwork and sharp communication, especially through their iconic howl. Their diet includes deer, elk, and moose, but they'll also eat smaller animals or carrion when needed. Though only the alpha pair breeds, the whole pack helps raise the young, true family style. Wolves can live up to 13 years in the wild, playing a crucial role in keeping ecosystems balanced. Loyal, strategic, and built for survival, the gray wolf is a true guardian of the wild. Number 37. The domestic dog, humanity's oldest and most loyal companion. Descended from the gray wolf, dogs, Canis lupus familiars, were domesticated thousands of years ago, and today they're found in homes, farms, and cities across the globe. Ranging from tiny Chihuahuas to massive Great Danes, over 340 breeds showcase the incredible diversity shaped by humans. Dogs are intelligent, social, and adaptable, capable of herding, guarding, hunting, and above all, bonding deeply with people. No matter the breed, every dog is part of Canis, the same genus as wolves and coyotes, making them one of our closest animal allies in both genetics and friendship. That's all 37 species of canids. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.